we were talking to some experts and saying, up to ports, airports, railway stations, all these facilities, the public sector units, all these will get anti-drone equipment, because we're talking about a hybrid warfare now and grey zones. But it's a matter of time before I think schools, colleges, hotels, hospitals will also need this, because they are soft targets. It's kind of frightening that we need this now.
No, but look, if you're talking about critical infrastructure like airports or governmental buildings or sensitive infrastructure, power plants and stuff like that, then you need a certain kind of anti-drone technologies to be adopted out there. But to expect that every square inch or every school, every hospital, everything is going to have that kind of equipment, you can have some somewhat rudimentary, somewhat watered down kind of stuff, but you can't protect everything, right? So you have to look at what are the high value.
Something is going to happen, but the thing is that you pick and choose. How do you pick and choose? You've got these. Have you noticed that even at the hotels and all that, after 26/11 they put these gates for security gates. Nobody bothers with that.
And the checking in hotels
and malls.
Boss, shisha. Boss, they aren't even trained to pick out a bomb. It's
they're like hospitality.
It's the placebo.
Guys.
It's the placebo that you think they're doing security.
Welcome to Welcome Group. Welcome to Taj.
Exactly.
Welcome.
Right. But can we on a serious side? On a serious side, there is now a global norm that's being debated, where all drones will have to follow certain protocols that get programmed, where there are no drone zones. These will be put up on the databases of the manufacturers, and the drone will be physically incapable of flying out there. It's the GPS positioning won't let it go out there. Now, as for the democratization of drones, kids now have phones, and 99% of the parents I know don't even know how to use parental controls on those phones.
Yeah, that's so scary.
So look,
not even on their Tata Sky and things like that, they don't know how parental.
They don't.
Yeah.
Now the kids will. This is going to democratize. Drones are going to democratize. At one point, I remember when I was looking at buying a drone, it was some insane price. It was $17,000 for a DJI at that time. Now you can get, like he said, you get drones for like $200, and they're pretty and they're good drones.
200 euros. A very good, it was just a small thing which was capable of doing whatever you wanted to normally you would want it to do. But the problem with trying to set up, or put in those geofencing kind of a thing where they cannot operate, you can do it for the normal kind of stuff. But there will always be somebody who can break through that, right, and then attack, because that is how all warfare is.
That is the nature of warfare.
But even for conventional war.
Can I just point out, in Sindoor, our drone defense was spectacular.
Yeah.
It was actually better than the Israeli drone defense.
Much better.
Namaste, Jai Hind. You're watching ANI podcast with Smita Prakash.
अगर हम उसको मस्जिद कहेंगे तो फिर विवाद होगा.
The issue is, टूटा है क्या भारत?
400 पार का मतलब ये है कि संविधान खतरे में है.
क्या हम लोग ये निर्देश देते हैं कि फला को गिरफ्तार करके जेल डाल दें?
वही तो कह रहे हैं सब.
ये बेबुनियाद निराधार आरोप.
सच्चा सुनना चाहो देखो स्मिता प्रकाश ANI. It does not lie.